What's up, guys? I just wanted to talk about the Masvidal versus Nick Diaz fight at UFC 244, I think it was. That it was in New York City. It was pretty awesome. I liked it. It was a good fight. It was an awesome fight. Masvidal was winning. I think he won all 3 rounds, in my opinion. I mean, he was knocking Diaz down. He was making it look easy in there, and very anticlimactic ending. I was pissed off because basically, we've seen Nate Diaz in this situation before. He comes back, cardio is his friend. He's that type of guy that the later rounds favor him. I was saying it. If it goes to later rounds, Nate Diaz is gonna win. He's gonna find a way. We just didn't get to see that. But no shade. I mean, Masvidal, he did his thing. He looked fucking awesome. I mean, he was doing everything. He was, fighting smart. He wasn't letting Nate Diaz push him against the fence or keep him there. Separation. Every time he separated, he would strike. He was keeping distance. Them kicks to the middle, they were landing and they were hurting Nate. Nate put a game face, but they were hurting him. Awesome fight, and just shitty ending. The most shitty ending, anticlimactic. It's always something in New York where they're not really in tune with MMA. I don't think. Every time in New York City, there's something going on with the judging or with doctor or whatever. This time was the doctor stoppage. But yeah, and final thoughts as far as that fight. I was saying the Masvidal should focus on a title win now. I mean, he deserves it. He should go for it and forget about Nate Diaz and just put his sights on the winner of Usman versus Colby. But then I thought it through, and this fight happened because Nate, called him out. Basically, Nate hooked him up with this fight, high level fight. So I think that Masvidal should do the right thing, and he should push for a rematch, and he should give Nate Diaz the rematch. I mean, it would be an awesome rematch, and make it decisive, because the way I see it, Masvidal was robbed of giving us a real win, and Nate was robbed of making a comeback if he was gonna make it. That's just the way I see it, and we'll see. Awesome fight though, and those are my thoughts.